Hello everyone, welcome to In Space with Markiplier Part 2, the second run. I have here the sheet of the first run that we will be making a second run of right now. So let's get started. And here we are. From this choice right here, we're going to go with choice 2.
Oh, right. I was hoping you'd pick that one. Who wants to read a dumb romance that's just going to remind you about all of your inadequacies and mistakes and how if you just tried a little harder, then maybe you would actually deserve to be loved? Good riddance. Oh, there are pictures. All right. Reader beware. There's something standing directly behind you.
A murder with Markiplier.
I've seen many crimes in my time. I'll never get used to this. No one ever said this job would be fun, rookie. But we gotta face it. No matter how grisly, no matter how horrible. We gotta solve this case. And we gotta do it by the books. So quiz time, Rook. What's our first step? Please don't do this! I have kids! I have many kids! And almost all of them need me.
Oh, it never gets any easier. But that's what makes it so fun. Every time is a new experience. Always grisly. Always horrible.
Oh, man, what are you gonna do to me? Oh, I can imagine so many different things you could potentially do to me.
As could I. As could I. But it's your first kill. And I don't want to be greedy. So, why don't you take a stab at it?
How was I gonna take care of our many children without him?
There. You're gonna be all right.
Damn it. The cops. Many cops. Will you follow?
You in the adjacent row! We have you completely surrounded! Release your many hostages and come out with your hands up!
Very important.
Put down the gun!
For the horse.
He's designed for it. Get all the evidence and have to put it in. Do I gotta tell you to stay out of my kitchen?
The other me, the younger me. You have to find me and...
Yeah.
Tell me not to use the look book! Tell me I can't go back!
We chose, let's go to right. Let's see what this entails. He walks like this, or he runs like this. funny.
Bonjour. Look here. Bonjour. Raise your arms. Bonjour. All clear. Bonjour. Have a nice day. Bonjour. 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 Bonjour.
Sir, we've got every single possible agent on this already. There's no way we can add more
I
men.
don't want excuses. I want results. Getting too old for this shit. Well, I'll be damned. They actually managed to pull you out of retirement. Then again, if anyone would have wanted to catch this snake, it would be you. Just don't make this personal. Now, I bet you're wondering how he managed to escape from prison, huh? Yeah, you and me both, pal. Pull it up on the main screen. Markiplier. Bet you never thought you'd have to see his ugly mug again. A few hours ago, this maniac somehow managed to break out of the most secure prison the world had ever seen. Next slide, please. Somehow, the entire eastern block of the building vanished into thin air in an instant. Now, the Mr. E. Pliers learned some magic, but he has some crazy tech up his sleeves the likes of which we've never seen. It's almost as if he has a goddamn wormhole in his pocket. And we know he's still alive because he's used this same crazy tech to hit 3 museums already. We don't know where he is. We don't know where he's gonna be. We don't even know what kind of firepower we're up against. Oh. Could I get a coffee?
Yeah, no problem.
We don't know. But I think you do. I can already see a plan cooking up in that big, beautiful brain of yours. That's why I respect you so goddamn much. So what is it? What's the plan?
One, you look very much like Mark.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to be absolutely clear with what you're saying. You think that I, the director of an organization whose sole purpose is to track down Markiplier, notorious international criminal wanted in 87 different countries, is that very criminal standing directly in front of you? Is that what you really believe?
I guess you really are as good as they say. But it doesn't matter how good you are. It's too late.
Not so fast, Mark.
Well. If it isn't Agent Crank.
Oh, no. I'm not Agent Crank.
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
It's Wubba, and I'm taking you down.
Wubba, how could you do this to me? You were like a brother to me!
That's right. And you thought you were so smart infiltrating this organization, but I beat you to the punch.
You think you're so clever. You think you've won.
He does. But he forgot about one small, important detail.
That's not possible. That doesn't make any sense. That's right. You thought you were undercover, uncovering Mark's undercover operation. But little did you know that I was undercover the whole time. Triple undercover. No. That literally can't be. How are you if I'm me? Isn't it obvious? Well, obvious. Wait. What?
Right doesn't last very long. Left seems better.
Good morning, Captain. Current ship status, absolutely catastrophic. Just the way we like it.
Nothing like the smell of gunpowder in the morning, eh, Captain? outgunned but not outmatched. Just like old times, eh, pal? Damn! These guys don't know when to quit.
No, I don't. This needs to stop. And you can still fix this. You just have to shut down the wormhole, and everyone survives. The universe survives. We can all win. You just have to shut it down. Please.
Hey, Captain. What are they talking about? And why do they have the same cool bracelet that you do?
No. No, that's impossible. I just took this from you. No. That's impossible. That is a paradox. What did you do? What did you do?
On your left! Captain! What is going on?
Been here before. One. The level of acting on this. Bomb defusal with Markiplier. The reason why I'm doing this the second time is because I wanted to try to find Markiplier in more than just this last scene we saw in the first run where we see only his hand and his foot. Perhaps there'll be a third part that explains more, but... Interesting. Let's continue.
Let me take a look at that, rookie. That is a beauty of a bomb. All right, no time to waste. Yeah, perfect. All right, must be pretty exciting though, right? All those years spent training and all that hard work is finally gonna pay off. And I know how much you've been looking forward to your first bomb, so I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one. No backseat bomb defusing from this guy. I'm not even gonna say a peep. I'm just gonna sit back, shut up, and let the master work.
Red.
Time. We're making s'mores. Would you care to join us?
It's time for the Scout's Oath! I swear to protect and uphold the laws of nature, no matter what or whom gets in our way. This I swear. Wiener?
Well, it's going to be a busy few months for us. So let's kick this camp off with a scary story. You like scary stories, don't you? You lived them with your parents. What about you, newcomer? Do you like scary stories? We have plenty of those. There's darkness inside all of us, so why not let it out? Together. Here.
Cut the yellow. Mark, don't use the warp core.
What?
What did you say? Is that a warp core? Warp core? But didn't you? Captain.
Captain? Captain, where's the warp core? There was a warp core here, Captain, and, it's not here anymore. You were supposed to come in here and fix it, and, there's no warp core. So, if you could tell me why, that would be great. I would love to know why you didn't fix it. And in fact, it looks like you made it much worse. So, Captain, if you could tell me where the warp core is, that would be really great, Captain! Captain! Captain!
Oh, we've been here before.
You understand? So there's nothing.
Sneak away.
What are they gonna do? Come on. They're crazy. Their ship is so broken. I tell you where it was. There's no guarantee you show up at the right time.
Who are you? How did you get in here? Wait, I know you. You're the anomaly! But how are you here? I thought we solved that problem. Unless... Quickly, come with me to my lab. Well, come on! I didn't think it would be possible, but I did think it could be possible, which is why we need to run some tests. Here, in my... Sorry. Remodeled recently. This is my kitchen, not my lab. Follow me! Things have been a little chaotic lately, but now that we're, on the way to the lab, we'll get answers soon. Follow me! No! No! Are you kidding me? This is possible. Unless it's not impossible, unless it's some kind of a paradox.
But there couldn't be a paradox. For there to be a paradox, there would have to be an... What did you do? What did you do? I knew you were the anomaly, and now I'm gonna finish what I started.
Where is your
Let. Sorry.
purpose? And that if I could have just stopped you. And I wonder what would have happened if I didn't choose to follow you down that wormhole. There's still time to save the universe. Ask it to me. Otherwise, why are we still here? We're stuck.
Yes.
In the moment of our destruction.
Yes.
Like that, small mammal from Earth in the little wheel. I loved that. I could have watched that thing forever. Always running forward, never moving anywhere. Like me. Like you. Everything has to end. And everything has to begin. And sometimes you just have to hold on to hope. Am I dead? Sorry, I really thought I was dying. I really did. Because it felt like a really poetic moment, you know? Like, oh, like the Earth movies, where they go to die and they're just like... Yeah, but that didn't happen. No worries, I'll probably pass soon because my wounds are pretty severe. But my people are also notoriously tough to kill, like super tough. Like you chop off all our limbs and we just keep going and going. And like my Uncle Bob, all that's left is a kneecap in a jar. He is happy. Is that supposed to be it?
Oh, we've seen this before. Yep, we've seen this before. Let's go back and see what would happen if we let him go.
Please, let me go. I know I can fix everything. I know there's a perfect solution. I just have to find it. Please. This is my last chance. Our last chance to save everything. Please.
Target arrival date not guaranteed. Cavity threshold exceeded.
Long day. Longer than others.
Others are again.
Strange how some days can seem so much longer than others. I bet you're wondering if you made the right choice. Well, it's like an old friend used to say, life is ours to choose. And you have made some beautiful choices, Captain. Because if the universe were made up only of right and wrong choices, then that's not really a choice at all. And that's not really living, is it, Captain? Till next time. Next time might be a lot sooner than you think.
No blast shields?
Shot on my motor. You're cleared to dock.
Yeah, copy you. Truth be told, we couldn't afford to show that anyway. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I know exactly where we're at. Check it out. We're gonna land. Well,
Warp core engaged. Safes offline.
This loops back into the same. Loops back into part 1's choices. Well, I think that's it. That kind of just is literally a paradox, where the only real thing you have to choose is the same choices that you chose in part 1. So that was the second line of choices that you could make, and it led us back into part 1 again. So either it ends with just a tickly look at Markiplier's entrance with a shoe in a hand, or it loops back into part 1 again. This has been very interesting. I think we're going to stop here with part 2 permanently, because it's just looping back on itself and there's not really anything new. There's a couple of choices I haven't picked, but this isn't a 100% completion. Like I play with games, I don't play it to 100% complete, but I did want to tell you something cool, which is I'm going to understand this a little bit better, I'm going to go back and play older Markiplier things, like for instance, Who Killed Markiplier, A Date with Markiplier, A Heist with Markiplier, and do reactions to those. Not exactly sure how and when, but I definitely am planning on doing that. So thanks for joining us for this second and final run.